Okay. You ready?
Yeah, how long is this?
I got like 5 questions, but we're gonna talk about the mayor's motorcade too, so that's gonna be a little bit
Yes.
more. Three, two. I knew I was hearing her clearly for some reason.
You've been doing this too long.
Three, two, one. Fire Marshal James Cleek-Scales, Chief James Cleek-Scales, has been a part of the Shot with a Firefighter program since he's began here at the department. We welcome Chief Cleek-Scales to the show. What does the Shot with a Firefighter program mean to you?
Well, it means to me giving Christmas to children that may otherwise not have Christmas. It began, like I said, with kids who were displaced, families who were displaced through fire throughout the year that may not have the money or the funds to do Christmas, or through storms that we generally have in our area.
Okay. And obviously, you just told us how those children were chosen to participate. Now, how many children are you, I guess, looking to serve in 2019?
Well, along with the Red Cross, because that's how we keep up with a lot of our statistics and through our fire records, the number can vary. It can vary from anywhere from, I've seen it go from 12 to like 30.
Hmm. And I guess, how important is it for the community to come out and support this event to make it happen each and every year?
Well, they are our biggest supporters. The donations that we receive, the funding that we get from the community and different organizations and business throughout Valdosta, they are the ones that keeping the program, helping to keep the program alive.
Okay. Now, we're talking a little bit about the Shot with a Cop program. I mean, Shot with a Firefighter. Sorry.
No problem.
And
No problem.
but you guys are also part of what's called the Mayor's Motorcade. Can you tell us a little bit about what that program is?
That program, and I just stepped into it in the last few years. It's a program which that Parkwood Development Center, and we buddy with those and the city council and the mayor, and we try to give Christmas, and it's a delight because it's giving gifts to people who otherwise may not have Christmas, and you should see the joy on some of the individuals' face when they receive just little personal items, little gifts from the mayor and the fire department.
Yeah, I've been to that program every year since I've been working at the city. And Parkwood Development is a center, if people don't know, that they serve people who have physical and mental disabilities, who can't take care of themselves or don't have family to take care of themselves, and often even small things like a toy car or socks or whatever. And
Yes.
these guys are just as happy as whatever to come and see you guys come and give them some gifts.
And that brings back the real joy of Christmas and the real joy of giving. I mean, they enjoy whatever gift that they can get to open. So.
Mhm. Now, what does a business or an individual or group of people need to do in order to help with these two programs, both the Shop with a Firefighter and the Mayor's Motorcade?
Well, like I said, to be funded, what we ask for is monetary donations. They can be mailed to 106 South Oak Street, Valdosta, Georgia 31601. Any checks or money orders make out to the Valdosta Fire Department. What we do, we take the money, and what we do is for each program specify what they want to donate for, and we make sure that it goes into the funding for the program to have a successful Christmas.
And I know we're talking about this a little early. We're talking about this in October, but you have to get these things done early in order to be ready for the Christmas season and make sure these programs happen.
Yes, yes, and I'm learning. I may have to start even earlier because the programs are growing, and we have other programs that also we help contribute to. So we want to make sure that everything is taken care of and neat and orderly.
Now, on those days, I guess particularly the Shot with a Firefighter program, when you go out there and you're helping a little child shop for Christmas, how does that make you feel personally?
To me, it takes me back to when I was a kid and the enjoyment I had with Christmas and able to get a gift or give a gift. Just the thought of giving to help serve the community, that is a big plus for me. It just takes me back to my childhood.
And oftentimes we see kids who, who otherwise may not get gifts, they spend some of their money on their brother, on their sister, on their mom and dad.
Yes.
It's pretty heartwarming to see these kids, even though this is for them, sometimes they're thinking about others.
Yeah, that is what Christmas is supposed to be about, the thought and the joy of giving. These families, they may have been in issues where they're still trying to find a location, or they may be staying with family or relatives and they're just, barely getting their families and their situations back together. So this as a plus is a big help for those families.
Okay. And I guess, what would you say to somebody who is, on the fence whether they should give to this program or whatever during this year?
It's always good to give back. It's good to help in the community. No offense, I even donate some of my money, and not just my time. My staff, trust me, will go in and we'll do things for families that are in need, not just Christmas, but also throughout the year. But this is one of the biggest times. If you're on the fence and you're not sure about helping to donate for families, this is a worthy cause. And I ask you and I plead to you to go ahead and just make that donation. Whatever you can contribute would be a blessing to us.
Well, Chief, I think that's about all we have for you. I appreciate you coming on, and we encourage as many people as possible to help with these programs and give back to some of our local people who may not have a Christmas otherwise. But we thank you for coming on, and we'll be back here on City Focus.